For example 6, we want to graph a piecewise function. A piecewise function is one in which we have two different functions put together on the same graph. The way that this is listed is with the curly brace here, and it has two different options. The first option is that my function will equal 3, and that's only for the values when x is less than 0. And then my second option is that the function will be square root of x. That's only for x values greater than or equal to 0. So let's draw this. I'm going to look at the first option. To say that my function is equal to 3, that's the same as graphing y equals 3, which is a horizontal line. So that graph would look like this. But I only want to consider the values when x is strictly less than 0. I only want to go from less than 0. So I'm going to put an open circle here at the y-axis and then go to the left, and when y is equal to 3, I have the open circle because there's not equality in that there's not an equal sign in the inequality symbol. Looking at the second part is saying that I want to consider the square root of x. The square root of x graph looks like this. Let's see, let's make that accurate. So the square root of 4 would be 2, right? And the square root of 9 would be 3. So it should be like this. So looking like this. And we do have equality at 0, so there's a closed circle there. Looking at the y-axis, I have to make sure that I'm not intersecting at two places, and I'm not, because the y-axis is only included in the bottom function, not the one that's on the top. Let's look at another example. In this example, we want to have the line x plus 1. X plus 1 looks like it has a y-intercept of 1, and then it has a slope of 1. So it looks like this. But we only want that graph for x values that are less than -2. We only want them when x is less than -2. So let's see. I'm going to draw this in small components. Let's go to x plus 1, which will be here. And then I want to go down. So it looks like I'm going to start here at -2. And then like this. I have an open circle here because I don't have an equal sign in the original. All right, and then the other part of the equation is x equals -2x minus 3. So my y-intercept is -3 in this case. So let's go down to -3, which is here. And then my slope is -2, so down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. And I want to go all the way up to -2. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. So we're going to look like this. Let me erase this for a second. So we're going to have a closed circle up here, but we're going to have an open circle down here. Let me make this a little bit better. There we go. So the two lines don't overlap one another. I can see that if I have a vertical line drawn here, the purple line is included, but the green line is not because I've got an open circle there.